Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fulton Street Beats. I finally broke down and bought the Slash AFD Performance Pack by Epiphone. Um, the price dropped considerably, and I decided to pick one up. And I almost bought one that was blemished, but I didn't in this case. I bought new because, well, the price was just too close. So I ended up buying this. Now, it did arrive the other day. I had just getting around to unboxing this thing because I've had so much going on in other videos to shoot. But I want to share this with you because this is going to be a super cool video. I think, anyhow. I've wanted to look at this for a long time because you're getting a lot for the money, provided the guitar is decent. Is the guitar decent? That's what we're going to find out. There's a little amp in this box. There's everything. So let's check it out. Actually, let me show you the box here so you know what you're getting, because this is the coolest part, is the box it comes in. It looks like something a roadie would take out at a gig. It's got a little fake latch on it. And here's our performance pack. There we go. Hope you guys see that. But it doesn't end there. We have a big picture of Slash on the other side. So let's get you this. So a lot of people buy these just to hang on to for a collector's item. Okay. Now this just opened up on me on one end. There's something I was going to get to. I haven't opened this yet. But the seal has been broken on this, and it says on it, if the seal's been broken, to check contents immediately. I have not done that. So, but the seal is broken on this. But we're gonna unbox this and see exactly what's in here. And I guess I might as well start at this end. And I don't like the looks of the guitar box being open inside, but let's start pulling this out, which I'm gonna believe is the amplifier. Now, this is odd. This is just an odd one. Let me get this out here. Now this is going to be difficult to unbox on camera, so maybe we'll edit some stuff out. Okay, so we got the Epiphone Snake Pit 15-watt amplifier. This is the size. This is the box it's going to come in. And let's check this thing out. I like amps. Even if I don't use them, I mostly use amp sims. They're still cool to have kicking around, just in case. So let's pull this thing out. It's a heavy little amp, I'll tell you that. It's definitely not one of those cheapies you would expect, as far as heft anyhow. Get this out the way. So, very nicely appointed. That's a good looking, retro looking amplifier. Look at this, guys. Now, the reason I'm shooting this video is because I don't see many videos of good pictures of this stuff. So what we have, model Snake Pit. It's called with a 15 watt, and in the back we have an Epiphone Electar Classic 25. So maybe it's a 25 watt amp. I don't know. Very cool though. I'm gonna tell you, it's constructed really first rate. This is a nice looking amplifier. And for the price of what this kit costs, which we'll leave in the description below just so you know, and put on the screen here. For what this costs, I mean, this is a really good looking amp. Really heavy. I wish you guys could feel this thing, and it gives you a little Velcro piece inside here. Apparently that's to hold your cord when you're not using it. So, pretty cool. All right. So, I'm going to sit that over to the back here. We're going to move on. And, of course, we're going to get to the accessories first because, well, that's just how we got to do it. Let's see what we got in this box here. I'm going to guess this is the case and whatnot. Unboxings are always fun. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more cool videos like this. So what do we have here? We have here's our gig bag. This is a Slash gig bag. Nicely constructed, not an El Cheapo that you usually see with inexpensive guitars, but pretty nice. We got some stuff. Obviously, we got some accessories inside of here. Are they in here? Are they in the zipper? Or they put it right in there. Very cool. So we have our guitar cable. It's not as cheap as most guitar cables. It's a little heavier, so that's good. Matter of fact, pull it out. You can see that. That's a little heavier of a cable than you normally get. Looks like it's a little longer, too, than you would normally get. Also very cool. What else do we have? This must be our power supply. Yes, this is the power supply. Heavy power supply to the snake pit amp. Our AC adapter. Very cool. And what else do we have in a bag of goodies? We have our Appetite for Destruction Pack Owner's Manual, in case you care to read that. I don't. And then we have the guitar strap. Now, let's check out this guitar strap. And it's just a nylon strap, Epiphone, about the cheapest of the cheap. These are, yeah, this is just about the same quality as you'd get with any Chinese guitar. So nothing special there. I was hoping to have a Slash logo on it, or at least something like that we could at least hang on the wall. But hey, we do have this cool gig bag, right? So, and there that is again. Okay. Now, let's get to the creme de la creme, as they say. Now, this has got me a bit worried because the boxes are crinkled, as it were. I'm going to try to get this box. You know what? I'm going to use this box as a little table. How's that? So here is the box, and as you can see, got a pretty good crease in this right here where it's. And let's see what we got in here. Okay. Attention, valuable and important accessories in the box, and this is how it's going to come packaged. So no foam or anything, just in a box. I'm finding that Chinese guitars, at least not the Epiphone Chinese, but other guitars are coming a lot better packaged now. This one is not packaged very well, honestly. It's just it's loose in a box. It's not padded very well. There's no protection really on the inside. Most of the Chinese guitars that you get now are coming really like encased in foam, which is helping prevent a lot of damage. And they don't charge anymore for shipping for those because they're, well, so light. It really doesn't add up. So. All right, let's pull this off. Let's see what we got for paperwork here. Of course, we have, this always gets me about Epiphone. This is something that really gets on my nerves about Epiphone, and I always say this every time I unbox an Epiphone. So we get our little guarantee. I'm almost a certificate of authenticity with Epiphones, and it says, there we go right here, and it says, this instrument is guaranteed to the original purchaser. The instrument to which this card is attached, number, and they always leave the number blank. So basically, the card is not worth the paper it's written on. They're always blank. There's not an Epiphone that they put that number in. Every Epiphone I've seen has been blank. I don't understand it. Why bother putting it in the box? Number blank has been carefully inspected and leaves our plant in perfect condition. So in other words, it hasn't been carefully inspected because, well, they didn't put the number in because an inspector would write the number in there because that would be their job, correct? It's fully guaranteed against defects in material and workmanship and warranted. Well, what is guaranteed? The one with that number that's supposed to be in there. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. These are what you get when you get an Epiphone. It's not a big deal to some people. Some people it is. A while back, I purchased a Flying V, a very expensive Carina Flying V. And it came, and it was supposed to be a limited edition, which it wasn't, and it didn't have this filled in. And they told me basically to go pound salt. So they got it back. Anyhow, I digress. But this is a cheap Epiphone. I say cheap. I don't mean quality-wise because we don't know yet. But I'm going to start right here. You guys are going to see the front here. I'm going to show you this first before I see anything. But there's our Slash Snake Pit logo. Get you in here. There we go. There you go. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, Les Paul Special 2. Very pretty headstock. Good looking tuners. Don't see any. I don't know what they finished this in, but it appears to be nitro. Could be a nitro finish. Could be poly. I don't know. Very thick looking though. And we have a little bag here. And we have this guitar. Wow, it does look nice. Let's take this paper off here. I'm going to get some stuff out of the way, guys. You'll have to excuse me while I do this. Running out of room in the studio. Running out of room. Okay. So here we go. There she is. So, good looking. I don't see anything that's standing out as far as imperfections. Maybe a couple little scuffs here and there. It's got a little scuff here. But overall, pretty nice. Of course, we have the ceramic modern humbucking pickups in it. And I don't know what they did with the fretboard. The fretboard is very odd looking. Let me get you in there. I don't know if you can see that. See the binding on the fretboard comes up in and around, but to look at the fretboard itself, not that it's not pretty, because it is. It looks nice. It's just different. I don't think I've quite seen a fretboard like this, and the frets definitely need some polishing because they are gritty, and they do need some polishing up. The nut is cut really nice. The finish is really nice. This is a good looking guitar, and that's our battery. No, it's not an active guitar. This is where you put the battery for your tuner, which is really strange. Okay, and it takes an odd battery, I believe, and we'll see what's it take exactly. I don't know if it says on the box. I'm sure it does someplace. Good looking guitar though, right? I'm pretty impressed. Let's get this box out of the way too here. This big honking box that they got. And what gets me is they ship this thing, and it doesn't cost a lot. This is free shipping on this. This is a pretty good looking guitar. I'm kind of impressed with it. I hope it sounds good. So let's check out the knobs and see if there's any grit. No grit. Switch is very, very solid. Very solid switch. Nice chrome plating. Action. It's not tuned up, of course. No, she's way detuned, but action is nice and low. It's probably, I don't know, but it's pretty low. We'll gauge it. We'll get it on the bench in another video, and we'll go through it. And we have our tuner on the side, if you see that here. Right on the side of the pickup ring, we have a built-in tuner, and that's what that battery hole is for. But what a good-looking, it's a good-looking guitar. It's much nicer in real life now that I see it. It's much nicer than it is in pictures. So I'm definitely happy with the purchase. Bolt-on neck. I wish it was a set neck. I really do. I just like the looks of set necks. But that's mostly a psychosomatic thing with a Les Paul style guitar, and this is, well, we can call this as an actual Les Paul. The irony of this, and I'm feeling for fret edges, they're not perfect, but they're good. They're not perfect though. You want to see perfect frets? The new Leo James that I just unboxed the other day, the Tempest, perfect frets. Wow, what a fretboard! Nice slim neck too. I don't know if they're calling it a C or not, but this is rolling over like a D. That is rolling over like a D. So very cool. It's not a fast neck for sure. Very high gloss finish. But yeah, I think I might touch up these frets a little bit. But other than that, I mean, cool. We're gonna get it over, plug it in, and see what it sounds like. What do you say, you guys? Join me for that, and tell me what you think about this. And if I'm a little speechless on this, it's because I'm just a little baffled that it was so inexpensive getting a really nice amplifier with it too, and a guitar that looks, it's got a lot of quality for what you're getting for sure. It's a really good deal in this price range. Like, I'm used to budget guitars, we all know that. But to get an Epiphone that is actually something a little bit special, maybe it's, I know they mass produce these things and it's not limited or anything like that, but it's a little special. It's got the Slash logo up top, which is done extremely well. Everything's done really well on it. And we got a serial numbered guitar with a really nice finish for the most part. I'm looking for anything major that stands out. The binding is really nice. There might be a couple imperfections in the binding, but I'm nitpicking, guys. And I'm nitpicking because really it's an Epiphone. There's a little flaw right in here where it meets the neck. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but right in there. It's a little bit of a flaw. But this is still really, really nice for the money. This is a guitar, when you say it's nice for the money, this is a guitar that's nice for the money. I usually don't like to use them words, but because I think guitars should be nice for any money. But you're getting a lot for the money. The amp just sets it over. The gig bag's cool too, but the amp is what throws it right up there. Realistically, I mean, as far as Epiphone prices go, you would expect this to cost alone what the whole package does. And as a matter of fact, now that I say that, I've seen these guitars alone sell for what this whole package sells for. So I'll try to leave a link in the description for this at the lowest price I can find for you guys. Really cool. Very, very cool. Nice, beautiful thing. Flame top, nice. All right, let's play it. I've been rambling enough. Stay right there.